What good? Welcome back, twin. It's your boy Chris. You already know what it is, what we reacting to. And we have back on the Larry Bird. And we back on Amazing Stories. But guess what? This ain't no normal story, twin. This ain't. This is a revenge. Actually, the best Larry Bird revenge story ever told. Oh, I'm excited. I'm excited. So I ain't trying to do too much talking. We have a cool, long, little video. I just want to let y'all know I dropped a brand new vlog. Go tap in. Let me know what y'all think about that vlog. Tap in with the TikTok, selling things. You see the earrings? Bow. It's going crazy. Tap in with the TikTok too. Throwing deals for y'all. But I ain't trying to do too much talking. So you already know. Hit that like button. Hit that comment. And subscribe. I know I said that backwards, but you know what I mean though. But let's get right into this. Let's do this.
Charles Barkley had a handwritten letter delivered to Bill Lambier before playing a game against him. And it said, "Dear Bill, f*** you. Sincerely, Charles Barkley."
Dang.
And as one might expect, they got into a fist fight that game.
Hey, I ain't ready to count. Lambier been on time ever since he came in.
Got into a fight with Lambier 3 years in a row. Was questioned about Bill Lambier. He said, "I was always taught, if you can't say something nice about someone,
don't say
anything at all." So I'm saying nothing at all. But nobody hated Bill Lambier.
Everybody hated that man
more than Larry Bird.
Oh, for real?
I never really ever liked Lambier in any social situation.
No.
Yeah.
And it's because he was a dirty player.
Any social situation.
They would a lot of cheap shots. If you go back and watch the Pistons playing against Chicago, I mean, Mike and Scotty was getting pounded.
Man.
And a lot of it happened after the whistle. Like you're going in and you get fouled, the guy goes ahead and tries to. That's a free foul. Ricky Mahorn,
Smack the.
He'd hit you and all that, but he'd hit you. You know you're gonna get hit.
Yeah.
But he didn't try to maim you.
Right.
Bill tried to hurt you.
Got it back, so they reset it.
And one.
Walked with it, then committed a foul. Knocked Bird to the floor.
Hit Bird with a good one too.
Happy about it.
Is he bleeding? Nah, he ain't bleeding.
Yeah.
But you already know what he do. He already dropped 30.
And he was one of them guys. You shoot a jumper, he tried to slide his foot underneath your ankle so you could twist your ankle, and that's why Parish.
Did he really used to do that?
If you watch any of our old games, Parish was always twisting his ankle against the Pistons. So one time I shot a jumper and Lambier did it to me, and I stepped on his foot, but I stepped on high and twist my ankle. I don't know, a quarter or two later, he was shooting that jumper. That's the last time he ever did it.
Really?
Yeah.
Dang.
And when Bill Lambier was called the NBA's dirtiest player by Michael Jordan,
Lambier and Jordan. Yes, indeed. Their punches.
So I ain't already
he
lied.
did it in a way that really showed his true
When you mess with the golden child, that's what did it.
May be a very good, outstanding basketball player, but as a individual, down-to-earth, heart person, he has. I mean, who is he? Who cares about him? All he does is,
Bro, I gotta add.
I mean, who is he? Who cares about him? All he does is play basketball. In the world, he's this big.
Yeah, I can see why nobody liked him.
That's
In the 1986
crazy.
season, the All-Star team had just been announced. Bird asked a group of reporters if Lambier, who had been an All-Star the last 3 years with the Pistons, had made the team again. And when he heard Lambier was not selected, Larry Bird said, "Good. Now I won't have to worry about him getting on the bus and saying, 'Hi, Larry,' and me having to say, 'F you, Bill.'"
Nah, damn.
But that year,
Dang,
they
my
would
fault.
still
I'm
see
trying to
each
stop
other
cussing.
in the playoffs.
I was always the one that came out first, and there's always a leprechaun out on the floor. I go out and
I remember
spit
this.
right on the leprechaun, rub my foot in it,
That's
and
crazy.
go down and make a big dunk. Away we went.
The tension was obviously high, and in one game, Robert Parish said, "I feel like Lambier took some cheap shots at me. I guarantee something will break out if they let it go next time." And though nothing happened the rest of that series, the very next year, they met again
Oh,
in the Eastern Conference Finals, and in Game 4, it got crazy.
Alright, come on, show it. Turn me up. Ooh, shh. That boy, man, yeah. Nah, we fighting for sure. Oh, he threw the ball too?
ball at Lambier, and Rodman coming over.
Hey, you know Rodman on timing too.
Was backing away from me, didn't want any part of me. I wish they would have cleared the court for about 15 minutes and just let us go at each other. And Bill Lambier, in classic Bill Lambier fashion, he said,
"Come on."
I didn't do a thing. I tried to grab hold of him to break his fall, and Larry came up swinging. I was victimized, and Larry Bird was
possibly, but
sure he wasn't trying to hurt me, and I was trying to throw the ball at the referee. Bill's face just got in the way.
We played the same team 4, 5, 6, 7 times right in a row within a space of about 2 weeks. It's got to be bad temper. Our ball club, I always feel, were retaliators, not instigators. And I think the other team, like Detroit, they are the instigators.
And they call bad boys for a reason.
When Bill Lambier tried to come out and shake Larry Bird's hand, Larry looked at Bill and said, "Go f yourself. I always have respect for my opponents," Larry said. But in my instance, I think Lambier was trying to hurt me.
Hey, I ain't mad at you, boy.
Game 5, the Celtics got their revenge.
I was at the game, and the crowd just had so much hatred for Lambier for that game. I've never been in any sort of a sporting event where the crowd hated a player that much. And I'm convinced to say that the crowd convinced Parish to punch him in the second quarter.
Oh, no question.
Very gingerly tried to shoot that shot.
Nice play by Darren Day. It doesn't fall. The tip by Parish. He can't get it to fall, and Parish takes Lambier to the ground.
Hey, I ain't ready cap. All the cheap shots that he done gave to people though. There you go.
Lambier, he had it coming.
I love Kevin, boy.
He had it coming.
Hey.
He watched the replay, and it was like barely he did anything.
It's just happened 2 plays before.
The cameras just got the part where Robert got mad, see? But nobody saw Lambier's elbow that hit him in the neck, right by the Adams elbow.
Oh, snap. I did not peep
all they
it.
did was react because people are sick and tired of this guy with the baby face, putting his hands up all the time. Who, me? Meanwhile, he'll suck
Oh, shit. It does take
everything in the game. So as I said once before, it couldn't happen to a nicer guy.
Yeah, I was kind of looking over the shoulder, man.
Dog.
Sucker punch, to be honest. You know, in the heat of the battle, you know, we exchanged a few.
He gave him a good one too. I ain't gonna lie.
And a few elbows that passed between us, and then I just lost.
Oh, his tooth came out.
I couldn't believe I lost my composure like that. That was the first time ever.
This play.
This your first time ever.
80s basketball, because not only did this flurry of punches result in no ejections and no technicals, but they didn't even call a foul.
Yeah, okay, we cool.
Just kept playing.
Keep playing.
Larry Bird called it a good deed. But sometimes, in the words of the great Frank Sinatra, the best revenge is massive success. Because later on that game, Larry Bird made the greatest play of his entire career.
We knew we had to win that game. Both teams knew that
I think I know what play this is.
Probably going to win the series. Casey had to play the starters almost the whole game, and so our guys were just completely worn out.
Bucket, come here.
Basket by Larry Bird. That's a two-pointer. Detroit by 3 with a minute.
Okay, up by 3.
Bird has 36.
The Celtics had been to the finals in 84, 85, 86, and now it's 87. We're all beat up. The guys that are playing are hurt. So, you know, it was just guts. It was just a guts and pride.
3:41 to go in the game. Detroit leading by 2. And that man is playing on nothing but heart. He went out with an ankle injury that would keep most people out of the game. Came back in and now he's twisted.
He can't even put his I'm starting like mud. He can't put no weight on it.
That was a heartbreaking moment. What was heartbreaking about that moment is I had made the game-winning shot.
Everybody wants to beat the Pistons. Right now, Boston is first in line in that desire. They lead by 1.
I thought, and then I was thinking a whole nother play.
Isaiah Thomas, and he went one-on-one against me at the top of the floor. I thought I played pretty good defense, and Isaiah didn't get in the paint, and he took a jump shot, a contested jump shot, and it went in.
Out on the top of the floor against Citizen. 16 seconds.
Come here. Bucket.
Thomas with a very big bucket.
We go to the timeout. We know Bird's going to get it either on the left side or the right side.
Oh, yeah, might be right.
And we got the play figured out. We sent him left. about 5 of us come over there to try to block the shot.
There's play the ball. That's what we're going to take it to the hoop. You can bet. He's going to try to draw a foul. It's blocked. And Seasting hit it off of a Detroit player. No.
Ball goes out of bounds, and I'll never forget, everything just started went in slow motion. So I run over, we look at the bench, no timeout, nothing. So I run over and I grab the ball.
Detroit should have called a timeout, Ryan, because they had a timeout left. They could advance the ball down to the other end of the floor. There's a shot somewhere, there's a photo that I saw that Chuck Daly is standing by their bench with his hands up, calling timeout. Isaiah, I remember to this day, he's standing there like this to the referee, give me the ball, give me the ball, give me the ball.
So I grabbed the ball.
Oh, I was right, and he steal it. Yeah.
Lambier's a good foul shooter. I never had taken the ball out. That wasn't my thing, right? I throw it up. Bird sneaks in. I didn't even see him.
Bird was moving right when he was inbounding the pass. And when you look at it from a couple different film angles, I mean, he threw it right to him on the move. And I had my back to where he was stealing the ball. So when I turned around, I was probably more shocked than anybody in the whole stadium that Bird had the ball in his hands.
And this is probably one of the most incredible plays that's ever happened against me and that probably I've ever witnessed. From an athletic standpoint, 2 people being in sync and just Bird just playing every second. And that's what the Celtics taught us, to play every second, not to play 47 and a half minutes, but to play a full 48.
And he had a smirk on it. He knew the game was over, and he almost had a smile on his face when they gave him the ball, and he did not see Bird at all.
But the thing I remember the most is that Joker.
Oh, come on, man. Give me another ad, bro. Let me get ad block. Good shit is out of pocket. Damn, it's just positive.
Job feels different.
Oh, we almost done.
He did not see Bird at all.
But the thing I remember the most is that Joker. This is the out of bounds line. That Joker caught the ball, and in my mind, I'm like, okay, he going out of bounds. That dude did this, like a ballerina, right? And if you go back and you watch the play, that dude is on his toes. The baseline is right up under his toes. And in my mind, he must have stood there for about 5 seconds because everything was going in slow motion in my mind, right? And it's like, damn, I ain't doing that. And then DJ.
Charles Barkley is not laughing.
They are so in tune. They are so in sync. He catches the, Bird hits him. He catches the basketball, lay it up. I'm walking to the huddle, and as I come back out of the huddle, right, we try to take the ball out of bounds or whatever. Larry walks by and he goes, wow, we accept it, right? And I'm like,
oh, snap.
The Celtics won that series in 7 games. When Bill Lambier tried to shake Larry Bird's hand again, Larry just ignored it and walked straight through it. Larry Bird said, I don't like Bill Lambier. Why should I shake his hand?
Hey, you don't got to.
Even Isaiah Thomas, who was Bill Lambier's teammate for 11 years on the Bad Boy Pistons, had this to say about him. To tell you the truth, if I didn't know Bill, I wouldn't like him either. And when the Celtics retired Larry Bird's jersey in 1993, that hatred was still there.
Dog, I love Bird, man.
This seems like a perfect night. I mean, except for the fact that Bill Lambier couldn't be here. What would you tell him if he was?
Go.
We would probably hang him up with my number.
Because back in the day, the animosity was not for show. When they hated each other, they really hated each other. And it didn't stop when they retired. They were enemies for life.
I hate Larry Bird, but I respect the hell out of that man.
I respect Isaiah Thomas's talent, no matter how much I hate him.
Yep.
Yeah, I respect his game.
But Bill Lambier's hate was on another level because he
Bro, he just did stuff.
Anybody,
for real,
not even his own teammates. In his last Detroit Pistons practice before he retired, Lambier elbowed the star player Isaiah Thomas and broke his rib. And when Isaiah Thomas got angry, Lambier elbowed him again. Bill Lambier once said, "I don't fight, I agitate, then walk away." But
this nigga, he's just a toxic chemical walking.
Didn't let him walk away because in retaliation, Isaiah Thomas punched Bill Lambier in the head, breaking his own hand, resulting in Isaiah being sidelined for 8 weeks. Like I said, I can see why nobody liked him.
I don't give an inch at all on the court. I don't give anybody any respect. I think
what are you doing now?
Problem with a lot of other players is I don't respect their game. If they happen to get in the way, well, that's not.
If they happen to get in the way, it's crazy. Cause that's crazy.
I make no apologies for my game throughout my career. Whatever the general public thinks about my style of play, I really could care less.
Hey.
You left a bad blood on the court for the most part, but not with Lambier. You never really ever liked Lambier in any social situation.
No.
Yeah.
And it's because he's a dirty player.
Larry Bird's sitting next to you right now. Would you talk to him? Would you have a conversation with him? What would you say?
I'd probably go to a different table.
I like that. I love that negativity, bro. Hey, y'all tell me y'all thought about this down in the comment section, bro. We gotta love Larry Bird stories, bro. Like, Larry Bird stories, his hands down, they always good. They always solid. I ain't gonna even lie to him. But, hey, more videos gonna be on the way. Check out that brand new vlog I did drop. Check out all the other videos I have dropped on all the other channels. More videos gonna be on the way, twin. And, dang, basketball's done right now. Football's coming, so football content will be on the way. And a lot more other. But that's the end of this. Thank you. I love y'all. Remember to be you, be great, and follow your dreams. And yeah, your boys out, man. Peace.